Hi, this is Greg. Welcome. We're going to be talking today about the tune, what's the name of this tune? It Sure Got Cold After the Rain Fell by ZZ Top. And so we're going to be working on the leads to that tune, but first I thought you might want to check out how to play the chord progression, the chord progressions that the song is based on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tune my guitar to drop D tuning. So I'm going to drop this E string down to D. You can use your tuner to do this if you want, or you can just compare this string with your fourth string D and tune them so they sound in tune an octave apart. If you want, you can use your 12th fret harmonic on the 6th string to compare to your 4th string open. And that's going to allow me to get the bass notes in of the chord progression. So now that your guitar is in drop D, we'll start with the chord progression. The first chord is an A chord. I'm going to play it with a bar with my first finger across the 2nd fret. And with my pick, I'm going to hit strings 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. This tune's in like a 6/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? The next chord, low D bass, and I'm going to hit a D chord, but it's not the D chord you might be used to. It's played with the 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then it's got a low 6th string bass. The next chord is A7. So back to my A bass. I'm going to slide my first finger up to the 5th fret of the 4th string, and then I'm going to hit the C sharp note, which is on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and the E note, which is on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. Come back down, back to the D chord, so it's just A, D, A7, D, repeat. Sometimes on the D, he'll add a 9th to that chord, make it a D add 9 chord by playing the open 1st string. So sometimes it's A7, D, A, D, A7, D, A, D, add 9. Okay, so that's the first part of the tune. Then there's another part that goes G, and because we are in drop D, the G bass note is going to be on 5th fret instead of the 3rd fret where it usually is. So that's just open strings. That's just 5th fret on the 6th string because we're in drop D, and then open strings 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and then we go to a D, the other kind of D, the one you're used to, except without the 2nd finger, because it's going to be a D or a D add 9, and then the A, and then with this A we're going to add a little embellishment of like a D with an A bass. by taking that bar and then slapping down, hammering down on the 4th string from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret, and then also putting the 2nd finger down on the 3rd fret 2nd string and hitting strings 4, 2, 3, and then pulling those off on a strum. Or you could pull just the 2nd and 4th strings off if you use a hybrid pick and finger technique with your right hand. And then I do a little transition here. It's actually the other guitar playing. There's 2 guitars on this, but I threw this one in to lead back into the G. No, sorry. G, D, A, and then that transition is 4th string, 5th fret with the pinky, and then 5th fret on the 5th string with the 3rd finger, slide down to the 4th fret, then pick up your bass notes on the 6th string, fret 2, 4, and then slide back up to the G, which is on the 5th fret because we're in drop D. Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah, that's how it sounds. So that goes twice. Time it just ends abruptly on the A, and then it goes back to the first part. Okay, so those are the chords. Next we're going to hit some lead playing, and we'll see you on the next video.